A lot of people ask me if I grow fruit. The answer is no, and the reason for that is that I live in a very small New York City apartment. This is 500 square feet right now, and doesn't get a whole lot of sunlight, so it's not super practical for me to grow anything. However, I have tried. Hey guys, so today I'm going to do something a little bit special and review a pepper. The problem that I have with this pepper is that it's not quite a pepper yet. Yeah, I have the seeds. I'm going to attempt to grow these seeds into this odd pepper, and if I manage to succeed, then I will review it. I failed. Yeah, my idea here was to take those little pepper seeds and go through the whole process of growing it into a plant and then into a fruit and then picking the fruit, and that would be a Peter pepper. And if you haven't heard of the Peter pepper, it is notorious for looking very, very phallic. So I thought this was hilarious for me to go through the whole steps, then in the end I got a plant full of dicks. So that was the idea. However, it didn't go according to plan. So you can see my little pepper seeds there. I've got 12 of them. So hopefully at least one of these guys is gonna germinate for me. What I saw online is that you take it and you just wrap it up in a moist paper towel and you place that inside a Ziploc bag. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put it in someplace warm, and hopefully I'll get some little seedlings going. At the first sign of life, only one of them, but there is one little tiny sprout out of all these 12 seeds. So the good news here is they're not all dead. Out of the 12, 7 of them are germinating. So I say that's pretty good. For me, not knowing anything about what I'm doing, that's more than half, and I'll take it. I'm going to put this in this egg carton here. I'll just take a pencil and poke a little hole for my seeds. And I'm putting it in about 1/4 of an inch in. That's what it said on my seed packet. Plants are growing. I had 12 seeds, and it looks like I have 9 plants. Actually, one of them actually branched off into 2. So 8 of the seeds germinated, but one of them somehow managed to grow 2 stems. So I've got 9 little plants growing. Well, I'm sick and my hair is a mess, but I'm excited because check that out. My little babies are growing. They're growing too big for their little egg cartons here. So I'm going to plant them in here. I don't know how to do this sort of thing, but I'm starting to understand why you people out there grow things, because this is a lot of fun. And I don't even really, I would really love for these peppers to grow, but just like the fact that I was able to get a seed, like a teeny little seed from a pepper, to turn into that, already I'm excited. So if this just continues to grow and becomes a plant, I'd be happy with that. If it produces fruit, I'll be ecstatic. So as I've been going along, I've been losing some numbers here, but over here they're still growing. There's a little teeny tiny one in there, and one that's just not doing so well in here. I'm gonna throw those into my yard and see what happens. Maybe they'll overtake everything, and I'll have these little peppers growing through my windows. But right now, this is what we're going to stay at, these 8 little guys. It's been about 2.5 months, but yeah, and you can see that my little plants are growing here. But I've noticed something. I have a pest of some kind. Yeah, check that out. See, there's little bite marks in all my leaves? Well, you know what this pest was? It was this small little rodent right here was biting my pepper plants. You stop doing that. She doesn't care. But other than that, plants are doing well. The morning after I shot that video, I went over to my pepper plants to water them, and all of my peppers were gone. My cat ate all of them. And if that wasn't bad enough, she also threw up my pepper plants all over the floor. Oh, but it gets worse. After losing all of my peppers, that night I went to sleep, and in the middle of the night, like 3 a.m., I hear this big bang. I think it's a burglar or something. I flip on the lights and I realize my cat knocked the entire planter full of soil onto the ground. And there was just dirt everywhere. So if you're wondering why I don't grow fruit, it's because I've got a small place, I don't get a whole lot of light, and because cats are Sadly, my pepper-eating kitty has passed on, and I have a new cat now. However, this cat is even worse. So I don't trust this cat with any peppers or any other plants because she will at least eat them, throw them up, and knock soil over the floor. She'll probably end up starting a fire somehow because this is a bad kitty right here. But I love my cats, so I have decided to keep cats instead of plants. Having both, that's just too risky. Lucky for me though, I was sent a Peter Pepper by Matt over at mattspeppers.com. So Matt, thank you so much. He grew this so I don't have to go through that again. This one here is not the most phallic thing in the world, but I totally see it. It's got like this kind of gnarly shape to it, and the very end of it dips in. So, yeah, if you catch this one from the right angle, it looks pretty obscene. I can see definitely why it has that name, and if you grow a whole bunch of these, you're gonna get some that look more obscene than others. So, they're known for their appearance. I don't know what this tastes like at all, so don't know if it's hot, don't know if it's good. So let's find out. Ouch! That's alright. It's got a little bit of a sourness to it. It does have some heat. It's not like super hot, but it's more hot than a jalapeno. I'd say on the pepper scale, it's maybe like a 3 or a 4. It's the sort of burn that you get like here, like in your throat. It's a little bit bitter and a little bit grassy. But it's not bad. Peppers either get cherry taste or apricot taste or raspberry taste. Sometimes they're just like grassy tasting. This one's a little bit like the cherry flavor with a hint of a grassiness as well. It reminds me a bit of like having a habanero, but not quite as good because it doesn't have the fruitiness that a habanero has. I think the best reason to grow this is just to have a laugh. I mean, it's funny that it can look like this, and but it is not only ornamental. It does have a pretty decent flavor. So I think that's all I have to say about this one, and hope this answers the question on why I don't grow things. And thank you again to Matt over at mattspeppers.com. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye. I want to give a special shout out to AltPod and Smarter Every Day. They are mega patrons over on patreon.com. Patreon is how this channel happens. It's how I can afford to do all the things that I do. So if you want to help me out by supporting the channel and getting some bonuses along the way, check out the description. I also have these shirts for sale. Those are in the description as well. See you next time. Bye.